Oh, hey there. Hello there, guys. But first I've got something I need. Hang on, I need to use the bathroom. I'm back. Oh, so seems like some logo guys here. Or something. Wait, do I remember this person? I have no idea. Anyway, so what was I saying? Take a look at some stuff. Hey, there's Lewis Teagle, Aaron's best friend. Well, I have found something on Mayday 51 just uploaded. And it's something that, well, that pretty much made me smile. It is something kind of difficult to find because it was only released as a promotional item. And it's the old, and it's a Playhouse Disney promotional CD from the Dave and Alex era for the UK service before they got rid of the live action stuff and replaced it with stuff you find on the US block, and then it became Disney Junior and blah blah blah. You get the rest. And I've never heard of the Perishers. I have heard of a few stuff from Filmfare, but not much. But anyways, here is something that came in the mail today. It's a Good Luck Bear Care Bear plush from Just Play. Yep, I have a really nice looking. Well, yeah. I really like this plush because I like Good Luck Bear because he's my favourite out of all the Care Bears, especially since he is part of the original 10 when they first appeared on American greeting cards in 1982. So, yeah, he's sitting right next to me. As for this, I've only seen a bit of the story of Tracy Beaker. I haven't seen the show itself properly. I still haven't fully watched Horseland yet. I just haven't had the chance to. I haven't even watched Dino Squad or Sushi Pack yet. Those are the only Deke shows I have not watched so far, excluding some of the stuff from the 80s. But I have seen a few clips of Horseland, and it looks okay for a Deke cartoon. I need to get the DVDs of it. They are some of the last few Deke Entertainment DVDs that are actually branded as Deke Entertainment before Cookie Jar purchased the company. So, because the Dino Squad DVDs are Cookie Jar branded. Which one? The UK one or the US produced series from Deke? I've only seen the US one because I've got a DVD of that I imported from the States that was released by Sterling in 2003. Yep, Mayday 51. I decided to do this because of the fact that I wanted to show off my Good Luck There plush and the thing that you uploaded. Something I am so impressed with. I'm quite surprised. So yeah. See, as for the Deeks What a Mess series, it only had one DVD release, and that was the Christmas Mess DVD. It did have two VHS tapes from Buena Vista, but that's pretty much it. It's pretty much lost media. But who knows? There might be a South Korean DVD release, much like how Super Dave Daredevil for Hire and someone in this community, well, not in the Mayday 51 one, but in the childhood community, some Australian guy who likes Johnson and Friends. He has that Rimba's Island DVD box set that you could find in South Korea. So here is the promotional cover of the this. Here's the promotional album cover. So here, since it's promotional, it just says a sampler from the Playhouse. That was really one of the, I don't know, the only one that came out. So on the cover we have Bear from Bear in the Big Blue House. We have Pooh, Piglet, and Tigger from In Their Book of Pooh style, and of course, Dave Benson Phillips. Yeah, and the back cover. At the back cover, there's nothing. What Playhouse's description? It was a premium service, much like with Disney Channel. Because, so yeah, back when it launched, it was it was only available on Sky, and then eventually launched on NTL. Telewest was not lucky at all. They're about 2003 or something. Or I don't think they even had it at all. Telewest were very unlucky. And probably that's the reason why Playhouse Disney remained as a block for many years on Disney Channel for the cable customers who couldn't receive the other two. Yeah, there we are. Joseph Marshall. That was. I might have to ask him what the site was he found that Rimba's Island DVD on. I don't remember watching the channel very well. I just don't know for sure. So yeah, back to what I was saying. So it says, but that's actually not the name. They never used Disney Channel in its name until about 2007. Imagine a place where your little ones play along, laugh and learn through interaction and creative play. Programs include bite-sized art play, story garden. Oh, whatever. I might have confused it with Circle Time. Stanley, 640, Lane, Rolly Polly Ollie. The ironic thing is that out of the 3 programs mentioned here, Stanley is the only one that was actually made by Disney. This show is made by Mill Images, and that's made by Nelvana. And it's not an official Disney program outside the States. Because in the States it was distributed through Buena Vista, but outside all the other countries it was distributed through Nelvana. Because Nelvana, well, they used to, do that. So like shows like The Backyardigans, which aired on Nickelodeon, it was made by Nickelodeon and owned by Viacom, but Nelvana, who co-produced it, held on to the distribution rights outside of North America. Much like with the Fairly Odd Parents. And so here is the pamphlet and the thing. It's got some interesting artwork on the cover thingy, and then there's the CD. It was released by Walt Disney Records. So continuing on, so it's got 6 songs. We've got the We're Cooking, Bite Size, Who Is Me, The Book of Pooh, Out of the Box theme song, Bear in the Big Blue House, Smellorama, and See You Soon, which never came out. It's kind of odd why they'd release a promotional item before the main. I think it was either that or another channel aired Liberty. Yeah, I'd never expect Liberty's Kids to air outside the United States and Canada. Because I don't think any other channel would accept it, because it's And it's meant to be an educational series that talks about yeah, about the United States history. So yeah. All right then. Sips and Flips 24. I wonder if the episode's going to be very interesting. So the back cover talks about a few stuff. It says watch back when it had because the block only aired for a couple of hours. So yeah, 5 a.m. That's pretty early. And it says on the Bear and the Bear when the Jim Henson Company owned the series, and before Disney purchased it alongside the Muppets in 2004. And we have the Book of Pooh. I've never heard of it. Kind of ironic why they didn't include any of the other segments in there. Like, where's music time? Where's circle time? Where's... who cares? I don't think Disney thought they were very important. Disney Productions UK, whatever. Now I can... But since this is from 2003, like, oh, don't worry. Don't worry. He was still in there before they revamped it in 2004. And I think most of you know already the exact person I'm talking about. The guy who presented Circle Time, Jason Canning, aka Jason Anthony as his name is now. He left, I think, 2004 when they changed it. Yep, that's what Music Time was. It was just Dave and Alex singing Disney songs, and they have the original soundtrack in it. Very cool, if you'd ask me. At least they're not silly covers. If they still did something like this, who knows? Maybe we'd hear them sing Let It Go, or Do You Want to Build a Snowman from Disney's Frozen, or a song from Moana. Or maybe something from Wreck-It Ralph. I'd say Clutch Powers is better. I haven't seen that for a long time, that movie. It's pretty much the Lego Movie before there was a Lego Movie. What time slot did Channel 5 air it in the end? Didn't you say it was like... Oh, it was an hour later than you originally said. I've not seen Frozen or Frozen 2. They don't appeal to me. But something that does appeal to me is the knockoff toys. They're still getting rampant. Whatever that word is. And eBay is pretty much jam-packed with knockoff Frozen dolls. But pretty much most of the quality is ratty. So when you type up Frozen dolls, you mostly get legitimate stuff, but there's still lots and lots of knockoff toys. So, like, here is a, Oh, yeah, I've heard of him. Didn't you say he wrote for that show that airs on CBeebies that has a kid with autism or something? So here is the packaging for these knockoff dolls. They all come with this really horrible looking Olaf. It says Olaf's Fashion Adventure for some reason. Fashion 2. It does not say Disney. I think it says Pretty Frozen or something. Ugly, that Olaf. It looks very badly painted as well. Yes, I know that. And they're still making these knockoff dolls. Like, here's another with a very creepy... Here's I think, another one that looks very similar to the other one. And it's and it comes with an Olaf wearing a scarf and some earmuffs. And it seems like the painting on this has not improved at all. Toys in the, I've never seen any knockoff toys in my area. Who knows, I might check out the, car boot sales, because I rarely see knockoff toys in shops in my area. The only shop I saw them in was selling those knockoff Fortnite toys. Well, they're all destroyed now. Yes, I know they're making a Paddington TV series. It's airing on Nickelodeon. Who knows? Well, so yeah, going back to that CD thingy. If someone actually found this CD, if I found it, I'd rip the songs off immediately. Well, the ones that were that are copyrighted to no, the whatever. Oh, okay then, Jack Williams. Yeah, I mean, I ripped the original songs, but yeah, I wonder why Walt Disney Records never released the actual album. Pretty poorly or something. Yeah, and as what Mayday 51 said, the merchandising for it is pretty much non-existent. Like, some of the other channels would get, like, some of the international Playhouse Disney had more merchandise, but as I said, for the UK one, little to nothing, apart from those 2 promotional items. What is wrong with you, Disney? Why did you have to give us promotional items and not release the proper things? Oh, don't worry. Well, I did find something that, I have found an album which, I might feel like getting at some point. And it was released by, Kid Rhino in 1996, and it's the Sailor Moon, songs from the hit TV series, album. First promotional item that Playhouse Disney UK had was a VHS tape. I don't know what it had on there, but I think it was like a preview of sorts. I think it ran for about half an hour. And then, of course, there's the CD, which came out around 2003. I don't know how you could get it, though. Yeah, I don't count that as merchandise, Mayday 51. It's just a promo. And it talks about Toon Disney and Disney Channel Plus One as well. The weird thing about Toon Disney is that it aired commercials, but it was a 24-hour channel, whilst Disney Channel and Playhouse Disney didn't air commercials and not time shared. I mean, and they aired until about midnight or sorts. Well, 12:30 a.m. But now as Disney Junior, it airs for 24 hours a day. And speaking of Disney Junior, I did see one show that aired on there, which I'm quite impressed with. And it's not even made by Disney, it's an acquired show, and it's not PJ Masks. And it's something that Callum Riley has on his profile picture, I think. Yeah. And that is Bluey. Yep, the blue dog himself. Quite an interesting series, if you'd ask me. I like it. Oh, and Emil, are you going to be watching the Donald Duck special again this Christmas Eve? Because you watched it last year. Right. To my documents. I'll show you something that that I made a couple of I think last week I made it, or 2 weeks ago. I made this custom cover art. called The Best of Playhouse Disney. I used the website front cover thingy, and I added in the Walt Disney Records logo and it's the same picture for my tribute site I'm making, except because I left in everything else because it's because I couldn't remove them. I didn't want to wreck. Come and join your friends, they're busy. There's fun inside Playhouse. I've forgotten the rest of the lyrics. Yay! Please Disney, please add the Jetix shows. I want Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go on there. I want Get Aired on there. I want Yin Yang Yo, and of course Combo Ninios and Witch. Please, I want Combo Ninios. I want to watch the rest of the English episodes. Yeah, I have seen it. Simpson Clips 24. Very interesting. I feel like I know what to do now. But at the moment, all I want to sing is the Sailor Moon theme. Turn our back on our friends. Me and my always me friend. One named Sailor. Sailor Venus. Sailor Mercury. She is the one named Sailor Moon. I think Kidnapping Pantoland is my favourite. Oh, what, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the Island of Misfit Toys. It's basically a sequel to the original Rudolph, unlike the other one, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the movie, which is sort of like a spin-off, but it's not brilliant in my opinion. The original Rudolph special from Rankin Bass is much better. So continuing on about Playhouse Disney UK during the Dave and Alex era, what shows would you think that they could have aired on there? My choice would be Madeline, because Playhouse Disney aired Madeline, and the US block did as well. Come on, Disney, why do you not like Deke Entertainment? Sailor Venus. Sailor Mercury. And plus, all the Deke shows didn't air on Disney Channel apart from Sabrina the Animated Series. They all aired on Dig It, so who knows? Maybe Disney didn't want to put them on a premium service. Alright then, Mayday 51. Mayday 51. So when it airs the Witch Christmas episode, would you include the Buena Vista International logo at the end of it as well, or just SIP Animation and Jetix? What on Bright Lunch? Well, the series already airs on IME Play, so my channel, so I don't think that would be a problem. And plus, I might show off the Very Merry Christmas season 1 episode on my sister channel. Oh yeah, just looking at this picture, why are Dave and Alex wearing dungarees? They never wore them from. They're just doing it for this promotional picture. Said I don't get it. Why they're wearing dungarees? To me, they just look silly and and all I can imagine is like. I don't mind dungarees, but I'm just confused on why Dave and Alex would wear them for that promotional picture. Especially since the back has them in there, has them without them. Just Dave and Alex sitting on the beanstalk slide. Yeah, here's the picture. Alex is sliding on the slide and Dave is right next to her. I'm going down the slide! Going down the beanstalk slide must have been fun. So. Yeah. The UPN airings of Sabrina the Animated Series had a shortened intro as well, but it included some clips that didn't appear in the full intro that aired on when the series aired on ABC. Hang on a second, you just reminded me, Jack. I could do some more impressions. So, time warp back into 2001. And plus, why is Alex on the slide? She only hosts the main Playhouse and Music Time. It's Dave that hosts Bite Size, along with Mitzi the Oven Glove. No. Oh, and here's a fun fact. Before Playhouse Disney even came to the UK, Dave Benson Phillips was basically on Disney Channel, because I've seen a few clips of him singing songs back when the preschool block was unbranded on Disney Channel. Yeah, they even aired that show from Dorling Kindersee on there. I've forgotten what it's called. That the American Disney Channel aired as well. And of course, Bear in the Big Blue House aired on there. And I think PB&J Otter did, but I don't know. I actually saw that video, Paul Robertson, in my recommendations. I actually start to wonder why some videos get popular, because they appear in the recommended section. So here's another. Basically, Christmas pantomimes are basically adaptations of like fairy tales and such that and it's basically a UK tradition. And normally UK pantomimes have UK celebrities in them. And then there's like lines like, "Oh yes, you did," and "Oh no, you didn't," and things like that. And there's a few independent pantomimes as well. Like Ben Bryant has appeared in a few independent pantomimes at his local theatre. The one in Devices. Ah, cool. I think I've seen that person before. Because there was a user who uploaded Hollywood Hounds Christmas before I did. I deliberately didn't upload it until tomorrow, actually, because I wanted to save it for Christmas. I don't think that's really going to work, Polar Jack. And I actually did find something very interesting regarding Disney and Deke Entertainment. I was looking at some Deke stuff yesterday, and I found out that the match is actually going to be released by Walt Disney Home Entertainment, judging from the word it said, licensed by Disney on there. So probably Disney were going to release it on DVD in the US, but that never came to fruition. Yes, I've heard of Power Miners, Space Police, and Fantasy Era Castle. I'm guessing you're referring to the Castle Fantasy Era, the 2007 line. So that's why I said Fantasy Era. Yeah, and they actually released a Lego Castle Advent Calendar in 2008. Well, based on the Fantasy Era. It was only released in Europe for some reason. This is what it looks like, and it had and at the time it was still a exclusive version because it doesn't have a double-sided head, unlike the other set the Jester appeared in. They made a Lego Pirates Advent Calendar in 2009, which also remained a European exclusive. And that one also had some exclusive figures. Okay, this is the pirate, really. UV, that's not true at all, because Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog premiered in September of 1998 on Toon Disney in the US. Many Deke shows actually premiered on the channel the day Toon Disney launched. Yeah. I count Bump in the Night as a Deke program, even though they never produced it. I think that aired when Toon Disney launched as well. And I think the same for Gadget Boy. I think all the Deke shows that were on Toon Disney, apart from Sonic, aired in September. And that was until the rebrand in 2002, and then Toon Disney became basically a Disney's One Saturday Morning channel, as shows like Mary Kay and Ashley and Sabrina the Animated Series, as well as popular Disney tunes like The Weekenders and Recess aired on there as well. The one with and not Rome, whatever the reindeer. Oh, so Lavender Castle is actually owned by NBC Universal then. So why is Little Dot Studios copyright claiming it? Ooh, so we finally get a Deke series on Bright Lunch. That's pretty sweet. Who knows, maybe Mummy's Alive could be on there as well. Disney launched in the US. This was the programming schedule. So you got different Disney shorts. Well, basically Mickey Mouse shorts. Started off with the Sorcerer's. Then we got Fun and Fantasy Free, which I'm guessing included both. And then eventually the main schedule, which looked like this, had a very interesting lineup of shows. We're all grouped into different categories, like little kids, there's normal kids and little kids, kids of all ages, and kids of all ages. So for the little stuff, you get What a Mess and the Littles for the Deke stuff. Then there's Bump in the Night. A bunch of interesting Deke shows. There's Madeline, Littles again, What a Mess again, Magical World of Toons. There's Wild West, Gadget Boy. And as for the weekend, you get The Wuzzles, no, that's Disney. Oz, Wild West Cowboys and Moon Mesa, Bump the Night, Gadget Boy, Super Dave Daredevil for Hire, and The Wuzzles, Wizard of the World's Madeline, Gadget Boy. Yeah, I heard they had Garfield and Friends at a ridiculous slot in the morning. I think they aired it about 3 AM on Toon Disney. And as for that Wizard of Oz TV series, kind of odd why it aired on Toon Disney, because it was a co-production with Turner. And if you want to find something that's also crazy, get a load of this. Captain Planet. You've heard of Captain Planet, owned by Warner Brothers in a full way. Well, back then it was owned by Turner, but here is a really fun fact. Here is a single episode VHS. Want to know? Well, I'll give a few seconds and see if any of you can guess what's funny. Alright. The funny thing about it is, it was not released by Turner, it was released by Buena Vista. Yep, Disney releasing a eventual Warner Brothers product. Kind of weird if you'd ask me. And it's weirder enough because Turner Home Entertainment released Captain Planet VHSs in the early 90s as well. And what's even weirder is I found these few things as well. I think my mum's back now. Okay, so I'll show you the really funny, very interesting bit about these VHS tapes. these VHS releases. So first of all, we start off with 91, I think. This Wish VHS. It doesn't look very Disney-esque. At the same time, this version came out. And here is the really funny difference about both of them. And I actually, if you look on the back of, here's the back cover to this first one I showed. Then I have a feeling this is actually themselves, like a mail order subscription through Buena Vista was used for retail because this one has a barcode and this one does not have a barcode. And many mail-in order products do not have barcode. Yeah, and Disney Junior aired Chuggington as well, and that was released by Anchor Bay in the US. Really ironic thing about this. So basically, Hit Entertainment's contract with Anchor Bay expired in 2008 for the Thomas license, and then the Thomas DVDs went to Hit and released through Lionsgate. Anchor Bay got hold of Chuggington and released DVDs of that series through there in the US. But in the UK, they were released by 2 Entertain. It as a third-party CBeebies show, Chuggington. But the BBC does basically release the DVDs, but I'm not sure if they distribute the series. I highly doubt they do, because the logos on the packaging for the DVDs just have Laundrum on them, the company that produced the series. Yeah, Disney has the license to the Octonauts in most countries. But yeah, eventually the Chuggington DVDs moved to Abbey Home Media. But yeah, if you're wondering what I think of Chuggington, I think it's not too bad for a series. Like the characters, sort of are okay. And I have seen a few episodes to get the idea, but sort of in a way, a lot of people think of it as a Thomas knockoff, but a lot of people always think of similar train series as Thomas knockoffs, which for some reason someone called it an anime, even though it's clearly not. Yeah, people who call things anime, it just goes way too far. What's next? I have a feeling people will call Chuggington an anime as well, even though it's not an anime. Proper anime is basically like Pokemon, Sailor Moon, Studio Ghibli, etc. Not live action shows like Cory in the House. Cory in the House is not an anime ever. And if I told that to any people who actually think it is an anime, they'd probably melt and rage at me. Anyways, I'll be right back. There you go, I'm back now. Just talking to my mum about that promotional album. Anyway, so back to promotional items. But yeah, just saying, do you think I'll ever be able to find that Playhouse Disney UK CD, promotional CD? Because it's got some really rare pictures of Dave and Alex, and I really want to find more pictures of them, as well as the other two, and Olivia Bonnick, whatever. The woman who replaced Sarah Louise for Art Play, and who also presented on PJ's Bedtime, talk about the 2004 change, because it was a big change. Because Jason Canning axed, and Sarah Louise Harper axed as well, but Circle Time was gone forever, and Art Play remained, but Olivia Bonnicky replaced Sarah Louise Harper. I think that's what her name was, Olivia Bonnicky, whatever. And to be honest, I don't know what else she's done. But yeah, and then eventually the stuff got downgraded. Dave and Alex left. Music Time disappeared. I think Art Play vanished as well. So that left only... I do not have ever. Calm down, Harry. Are my cheeks glowing bright pink? But as I said, I don't have a crush on her, and I'm being honest. I only like her for her personality. I could try and do that, Polar Jack, because 19 Macy's Parade route. I'm keeping this live stream up. I'm not, because I'm still laughing about it. I still can't stop laughing. Alright, so back to what was going on. So, Mayday 51. Let me just find what I was going to look for. And then I'll show you what you'd be thinking I'd be doing. This is from Homestar Runner, by the way. So, in this scene, this is what happens. The Care Bears series that aired on Toon Disney is not the Deke series, it's actually the Nelvana one. So that's why I need to move that one. So this is what happens in this scene. Bad draws himself as a exaggerated one. If you've seen Homestar, and then eventually they make out with each other. And then Bad makes out with a piece of paper and thinks it's a piece of pizza. I'm not showing you the entire clip because I'm probably going to get copyright claimed by the Homestar Runner website. And then at the very end, Strong Bad says, Strong Bad, were you just first basing it with that piece of loose leaf? What, you actually got into trouble watching it? Wow, someone else who I know who likes Homestar Runner. I got into because she used to watch it during the site's heyday. And if you want to know how much I like it, I've just because I've ordered the because I've got some of the DVDs actually of the series. Well, of different Homestar Runner stuff. Like I've got some of the Strong Bad emails on DVD. I won't be ripping them though because they're already on YouTube in better quality. So basically, Mayday 51. Would you probably think that? Well, Bubsy, the Bobcat. Probably Accolade must have really wanted to promote their character, their own Sonic ripoff, when Sonic himself appeared as a balloon, or something. If that is true. Fabgatog. And I've actually played the Strong Bad School game from Telltale. You can't get them anymore after Telltale shut its doors, and the license went back to the Brothers chaps. So basically, Mayday 51, if you're still here, would you probably think that what I'd be doing was probably making out with that piece of paper or something? Who knows? Disappointing pumpkin, flower at that pumpkin. Give us is why I'm dead. My Jesus, good candy on Halloween. That pumpkin looked like something, but now it's something. Gonna shove it in your disappointing pumpkin, flower at that pumpkin, because his mom did. Now give us good candy on Halloween. That pumpkin looks like something, but now it's something. Gonna shove it in your mailbox. An apple is not candy. Do you get a yak balls are not candy? Jerry jug. Jerry jug. An apple is not candy. Granola bars are not candy. These opposing pumpkins. Jugga jigga wugga. It's fantastic experiences. I am Levi. I'm the aforementioned plump kid from that song. Madly, you are not. Do your Homestar? WTC? Your paper? Print me out a hard copy. That'll teach Homestar to actually steal my email thunder. A protected landmark visit. I can't really do the accents very well. I'm in the middle of checking my email. What do you mean your email? I'm in the middle of checking my email. You're not the only one who answers questions from fans with humorous results. Since the crap when? And then it goes on, and then in email thunder, Homestar eventually destroys Strong Bad eventually destroys Homestar Runner's laptop with a huge bottle of Mountain Dew. And then the laptop sparks. Hopefully this game will still work on Windows 10. It still works just fine, I guess. I actually have the I think I do. See it, people, but here's the game I played when I got the game back in 2018. And then when I played the game for the 4th time, I think. This is my favorite series of games. I'd be able to show you clips of this because I think it's not copyrighted. So. Alright. Yeah, they gave it a good rating, though, from what I've heard. Simpsons Clips 24. I think they were being sarcastic. And then you can play. And this is how I progress through this game save. Oh, I've still got some of the stuff. I've beaten I've beaten all the episodes so far, apart from episode I've beaten 4 or 5 yet. I'm progressing, but I think the game soft locked on me. So I do not know. Let me just try and go back onto my map, just so I can show you how I progressed. I've got all the Teen Girl scorecards, I've got all the Snake Boxer 5 manual pages, got all the Coach Z trophies. All of them. I need to beat Snake Boxer 5 and the race to the end of the race and the race good time, but I've got the Teen Girl Squad thingy. Okay, girls and guys, so good. You know, same. It plays a lot differently than the Teen Girl Squad issues you find on the website. So there's the so you get some things that you can change, and you got to try and make it as funny as possible. Your deaths, and you got to do it in a time that makes Homestar Runner. I mean Strong Bad laugh. And you can do it any way you want. I've only managed to kill one of the girls so far. Huh. I think I'm going to get bad points for this one. And it's over. 12 points. Let me try and find the solutions. Oh, this is weird because I got 12 points, but only one of the girls died. And normally in the, if one girl dies, you get 0 points. Right, now here it is. Right, so how you progress through this one is, for the major deaths, you can get 5,000 points off with use the car keys and send it to what's her face. And then explode. Books are wild in my brain. And so for this scene, the roach is a major death for all the girls, so you can use that on any of them. At the game. Well, I somehow killed off the ugly one with a minor death. Oh well, I'll just have to use the roach to more offices. Well, I think I'll end this live stream now. I think it's gone on for a bit too long now. So yeah. See you later, guys, and bye for now.